to hold that thought center because S4 is about to die in the bot lane. I know everybody's just waiting with bated breath to see what your reaction to that is, but looks like S4 will be first blooded. We'll have to ask Slacks one day. I'd be interested. That is actually very true, and he does like anime, if I remember correctly. Top lane, LSA is there. Batrider not going to be able to get out of dodge. Limp successful with that gank, so his farm should accelerate quite heavily now. S4 in the lane to get steering chain, start things off. Batches going to connect, and that can turn this around into GH. The panel mentioned Scotty potentially at some point as Hanskin. Oh my god, they actually do have the burst damage. Jeez. Solrip is insane, man. Level 2. Looks like Mind Control will take a tumble. So Limp now level 8.5. And looking at Weehaw, he's actually under that. Couple remnants to work with. S4 just getting kited right now, but Alliance does get that bounty rune. It's going to take heavy damage for their troubles. Miracle, he could still potentially go for this. Searing Chains with the remnants coming in. That should be enough. Nope, the crush is there and the bash to follow. It's going to be a 1-for-1. There's now Weehaw come in for FNG. This looks to be a very easy kill for him. Yeah, he did pop his ult for that. And looks like he'll just be chased down. Ends up being an easy one at the end of the day. But mid lane, we're going to have some action come into fray here. Tombstone is placed, and Miracle doing a really good job of kiting them from afar. Limp still has enough mana to zip away, and S4 is healthy enough. Oh my god, that soul rip. Heal from Chen, but it's not going to be enough as S4 trying to turn this around. With Limp's help, they're going to be able to be successful in that 1-for-1. Lasso is onto Limp right now. He's going to pop that wall and zip on away, but there's the egg to follow. TP support is coming, but Mind Control is going to have enough damage to take out that Storm Spear, and the egg will connect onto Hanskin as well. So Team Nigma, I thought they were at the disadvantage there, but they ended up turning that around big time. Baby, they try to go on top of him. He's going to pop his ult. Mind Control looks to be the death. Looks like GH is getting pretty close to finishing his Yules. Takes heavy damage, but should survive unless Miracle goes even more ham, which he did right now. S4 does die, but will it cost Miracle his life is the question. Solrip keeping him alive again, but Remnant to the other side of the jungle. And just Team Nigma just feels like with murder constantly.
Radiant's middle tower.
Yep, he is certainly dead. I've said that before, and it feels like they just continue to this pressure. Initiation onto Kuroki. We've seen this story before. It doesn't really end well, typically for Alliance in this series at least. Weehaw now applying all his pressure onto S4. Getting healed thanks to Chen. Will he be able to take out anybody to start this fight as Phoenix Egg pops off? It looks like Weehaw is going to drop it. Gets healed at the last moment. Trying to run away. Will be successful now in the lasso onto the Storm Spirit as they lost S4 as well, who's forced to buy back in the game. Solrip again keeping Weehaw alive. They are just unfreaking killable. Apparently, S4 does not want to die back here as Hanskin might just be feeding his life away. Triple kill for Miracle. And now Nico Baby in the trees. Question is, do they have the vision? Do they have the lockdown in order to take him out? They're past the tier 1 tower, which is still up and running. Weehaw is not even helping his team, just going for the objectives right now. And the Sunray with that E-Blade combination, S4, this likely will be a dive back. Finally ticks away. And they do get the tier 1 tower after all said and done. By the way, I don't know if you mentioned this, Mind Control's build exactly the same as last game on Lina, but this time on the Batriders. You're going to see initiation onto Chen. Looks to be an easy one, but he has the mech going for Greaves now, so it's just this all-out heal strat. Surprised by it since we did see it last game. Miracle. Looks like the Yules is there, but Limp taking the brunt of the damage. Bash is there for S4, but again, the heals just continuing to come in as Alliance is just getting completely dumpstered right now. S4, just an afterthought. Very easy kill at the end of the day. 3 for nothing. they're just going to barrel down mid, Aegis on as well, because it's really hard to kill him a second time if you position the original Meepo correctly with that Aegis. As it looks like Handskin is just going to get soloed here by Miracle, and Alliance are just getting destroyed. Nico Baby pounces, but unluckily for him, he's completely surrounded. The egg, not really needed, but either way, 2 kills. 2 more kills, I should say, for Team Nigma. Bad games. Going towards a Shiva's, and I feel like he will finish that if this game is not even over by then. S4 getting caught off guard. One more right click should do it. They're trying to chase him out. We'll finally find him. Nico Baby, in the meantime, has to pop that ult. Orchid is applied to Miracle, but Weehaw just continuing his rampage. Not in a literal sense, although he still has time to do so. Nico Baby chased under the cover of the tier 3 tower, which is now fortified, but it really doesn't matter. And this is feeling very similar to game 1, where we might just see GGs before they even hit high ground. Absolutely. Oh, the roots. Yeah, Limp destroyed now. Does have buyback. Let's see how much it actually meant. They do have one more fight in them, technically, since he does have buyback. But they're going to have to give up this Rax at the very least. Nigma could go for top lane as well, as they do with the tier 2s down. FNG pops that ult, but dies shortly after. This could be a really big kill into Ember Spirit. Miracle is not healed in time. Does have buyback, but that feels like the first kill in a very long time for Alliance.
Bottom tower is under attack.
Your armor melts away.
Yeah, Weehaw finds a kill on the backside as well. So 2 easy kills in the jungle for Nigma, as they have a 21k net worth lead at 23 minutes. And now they have gone. They will attempt this. Remember, no Aegis onto Meepo. Lasso is going to keep poor Limp in place, and that's going to be another easy one as Alliance just crumbles here amongst the ridiculous lineup of Team Nigma. Kuroki is back, and the heals have cometh. Undying looks good.